Hello, welcome to my channel Maths with Preeti Chhabra. Today we are going to discuss important concepts of chapter 4 of NCERT, basic geometrical ideas. Okay, so let's get started. Our first topic is point. What is a point? Anything that tells about the position or location. Okay, it is represented by a dot and can be denoted by a capital letter, let's say A. Okay, then comes line segment. What is a line segment? It is the shortest distance between any two points, say A and B. Shortest distance between A and B, and it is represented by AB bar. Okay, next topic is line. If this is a line segment, then a line is something which can be extended infinitely towards both the directions. Okay, this is a line and it is represented by AB and this symbol. Okay, also a line can be represented by a small alphabet, say P. This is a line. Okay, these are the two ways in which a line can be represented. Then comes ray. What is a ray? Ray, it is something which has got a starting point and a direction. It can be represented by basically it is a mixture of both line and a line segment, where it has a starting point A and the second alphabet tells you the direction. So it can be represented by AB and this symbol. Okay, what about the ray BA? In case of ray BA, B will be the starting point and A will tell you the direction. Okay, so it will be represented by this. So that is the reason ray AB is different from ray BA. In case of sun rays, sun is the starting point and it has got rays moving in all the directions. So sun is the starting point and in all the direction the rays are traveling. Angles. What is an angle? Suppose we have two rays OA and OB. You can easily see that they have a common starting point. If the two rays are joined like this, they form an angle, where these two will be the arms of the angle and this will be the vertex. Okay, and all the points which lie between these two arms will be lying in the interior of this angle, and all the points which lie in this region, they form the exterior of the angle. Okay, now let's discuss the pair of lines. Pair of lines. Pair means we are talking about two lines. So they are of two types. One is the intersecting lines, and parallel lines. What are intersecting lines? Any two lines which have a point in common are called intersecting lines. Suppose these are L and M are the two intersecting lines. If they have a point in common, or if they are meeting at a particular point P, in this case P will be called the point of intersection. Okay, let's take another example. What about these two lines? If this is a line AB, okay, and this is a line CD, are the two lines intersecting? Right now they doesn't look like as if they are going to intersect, but as you know that line can be extended infinitely in both the direction. So if I extend it like this, they will surely meet at a point, say Q. In this case Q will be the point of intersection. So this will also be an example of intersecting lines. Okay, so what is the opposite of intersecting lines? That means the lines which never meet, they are called parallel lines. Again, L and M are two lines, okay, and at every point the distance between these two lines will be same. Here also, here also. Suppose here also if the distance is 2 meter, at this point also the distance will be 2 meter. So these are called parallel lines which never meet. They never meet. They have no point in common. If you see the tracks of a railway line, that is an example of parallel lines. Similarly, in a book, the opposite edges is an example of parallel lines. Okay, so these are the two pair of lines. Let's move further. Let's discuss the next topic, curves. What are curves? Whenever we try to doodle with a pen or pencil on a piece of paper, curves are formed. Okay, you need to understand what are simple curves. All those curves which does not cross itself is a simple curve. This is an example of simple curve. This is also an example of simple curve. Okay, in both the curves, the lines are not intersecting and they are not meeting, they are not crossing each other. So these are all simple curves. What about this curve? This is not a simple curve because it is crossing itself. Again, this is an example of curve which is not simple. So these two curves are not simple, whereas these two curves are simple. Okay. Now simple curves are of two types. Open and closed. Okay, what are open curve and what are closed curves? Open curves are the curves which has got different starting and end point. Okay, this is the starting point and this is the end point. Both the points are different, so this is an example of open curve. Similarly, this is an example of open curve. But what is a closed curve? Any curve which has got same starting point and same end point. This is a closed curve. Similarly, this is also a closed curve. Okay, these are two different types of curve, open curve and closed curve. Now polygons. What are polygons? We know what are simple curve, what are closed curve. So polygons are simple closed curve that is made up of line segments. Okay, simple closed curve made up of line segments. For example, this is a polygon with 3 sides. This is a polygon of 4 sides, and this is a polygon of 5 sides. A 3-sided polygon known as triangle, a 4-sided polygon known as quadrilateral, and a 5-sided polygon is known as pentagon. Okay, now we'll take any polygon and we'll study its parts one by one. Let's take a quadrilateral. Okay, this is a polygon made up of 4 line segments: AB, BC, CD and DA. These are the 4 line segments. They are joined together to form this polygon ABCD. So first, let's see what are the sides of the polygon. These are the 4 line segments. Okay, so what are the 4 sides? AB, BC, CD and DA. Okay, now let's see what are vertices or what is a vertex. Okay, these are the 4 corners of this polygon or the end points of the sides of the polygon. These are A, B, C and D. As they are the 4 points, so they are represented like this. Okay, now let's see what are the 2 types of sides. In a polygon, we need to understand what are adjacent sides and what are opposite sides. Okay, adjacent sides, they are the 2 sides which have a common end point, say A. So in that case, AB and AD will be one adjacent side pair. Okay, another such pair is AD and DC. Okay, this and this side is also adjacent because they have this common vertex or common endpoint. Again, CD and BC is another one adjacent pair, and BC and AB is another such adjacent pair. These are the 4 pairs of adjacent sides. What are opposite sides? Opposite sides are those sides which does not have any common endpoint. Like in this case, AB and CD are adjacent sides. AB and CD, this is an adjacent or opposite side, and again AD and BC is a opposite side pair. AB and CD are opposite sides, AD and BC are opposite side. Vertices are also of 2 types: adjacent and opposite. What are adjacent vertices? Endpoints of a same side of the polygon, like A and B. These are the endpoints of AB, the line segment AB. So these are adjacent vertices. Similarly, B and C are also adjacent vertices. Again, C and D are adjacent to each other, and also D and A are adjacent to each other. So what are opposite vertices? Vertices A and C. This is a pair of opposite vertex, and similarly B and D, this is an example of opposite vertices. Okay, these are the two types of vertices. Let's move. Now let's see what are diagonals. Diagonals, these are the line segments joining the opposite vertices, like A and C. A and C both are opposite vertices. This is the line segment joining the opposite vertices. A and C, AC is a diagonal, and similarly BD is also a diagonal. Okay, so these are line segment joining opposite vertices. Okay, so AC and BD are the two diagonals of quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, these are the topics related with the curves, and in the next class we will be discussing about all the parts of circles. Okay, if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.